Hello, I'm Stian Broen from Broentech Solutions, and today I'm going to talk about our IoT cloud solution. First of all, we have also developed a lot of technologies to be used with this solution, and you can read more about those from our webpage. Click on Internet of Things, Fog Devices, and you can see here we have an article about our sensor platform. This is open source, open hardware platform, and you can read more about it from here, and also have a look at our Git repository to see more about this. And we also provide open source software for gateways as well. Now I will show you how the cloud offering works. So here it is. This is talayo.io, our IoT cloud solution. Now I am already logged in here using my colleague's account actually, and I'll show you how this works. So a nice thing to begin with would be to add your device. So if you first click on create a new device, then you can enter, I'll just make something up there, a unique ID. It can be your MAC address or something. It just has to be unique. Some description, and if it's necessary you can drop it or choose where it is, there for example, because the position of it might be relevant even though it doesn't have a GPS. Like that. Here it is. Now this device can authenticate itself to the cloud solution using this MAC address as a username and using this token as password. And for security reasons, if you're wondering exactly how the device can do that, you can have a look at our open source gateway software, which is in our GitHub page. For security reasons, we have a mechanism that fetches the token basically. So it works like this. The device, it needs to grab the token before it can use it. And when it's being grabbed, or fetched as we call it, it disappears from here. So the token can never be used again. The other way is to fetch it from here. You can manually do that. If you want to, for some reason, hard code it into your microcontroller or something like that. Now it also disappeared. And if at any point you think that the security of your device has been compromised, you can reset the token. And now the old token doesn't work anymore, and you have to use this new token for authenticating. So that's device authentication. Now, when you have a set of devices and they are producing data, you can have a look at the data. So let's have a look at some real-time data from some of the devices here. We can have a look at, for example, this Wizard devices. This is actually B2B sensors from Advantech. Let's have a look at some of the sensors here. You'll see the list of sensors pop up after you've chosen the device. So we want to see some temperatures here, for example. Yeah, so this is just data. It will update in real time. And you can click around or zoom or do whatever you want from here. And this shows only the freshest data that you have. So that's the real-time view. You will also see that as long as the devices are producing data, statistics and metadata are being generated automatically. And we'll see how that works. So when you click on statistics, you get to choose firstly again which device do you want to look at. Let's have a look at the same thing here, the Wizard slave, and we want to see temperatures. Alright. Here we can see some description of the data from a longer period of time. And each box you can see here represents one day. And each box comes with a set of statistics like average, standard deviation, maximum, minimum value, and so on. And this view can be good to see how has the data been changing in time. So this describes a large set of data with just a few boxes basically. Now, to get more information about one of these, you can, for example, click on it like this one. You'll see more statistics here, and you can also see how the data from that day distributes when you have sorted it. So this goes for quartiles, octiles, hexadeciles, and percentiles. This is the sorted data. To look at the data itself, just click on data. There's the data. And we also have something called Pearson correlation in here. And this is for when you want to see how this sensor correlates with the other sensors on the same device. This sensor is quite boring. It doesn't correlate with any of the other sensors, so I need to choose something else here. So I'll choose this one and see how this temperature on this device correlate with the other sensors on that device. So for this day, it seems to be correlating highly with the other sensors on the board. And the Pearson correlation coefficient is a number between 1 and -1 to describe like how the variation in the values correspond to each other. There are more functionality in Talaiot.io also that I will not talk about in this video. The point of it all is to generate data from sensors to be used in some kind of machine learning model. And so we have integrated Talaiot to Big Data Solution using Hadoop HBase and Spark. So you can build your own machine learning model on top of your own data, or you could ask us and we'll do it for you. And also Talaiot is can be used already as it is, and you can also we can tailor it exactly for your specific needs. If you want to have an OEM version of this, that's fine as well. We have various ways for adapting this to your specific customer needs. And if you want to talk more with us about this, we'll be more than happy to talk with you and to get in touch. See our webpage, click about and contact, for example. And you can read more about our team as well. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.